Riding in that bill and that talking truck. But that was just on that damn my blinking truck. Yeah, number one up on these turbulence.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Playbook podcast, episode 8.
Is it
Right.
episode 8?
I think.
Oh my gosh. All right. We haven't been filming the past few weeks because, I got sick one weekend. Then the next weekend, I left my Chromebook and I left my book bag in somebody's car where I had my computer. Today, we're just going to be talking about basketball, football, and all levels, high school, college, and NFL. And we're going to be talking, in depth in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, first, we got high school basketball, Hartselle High School to be exact. They started off their season Thursday night. Tell us about it, Andrew. You were there.
Let's say Cole Curry, MVP of the game. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Bro was knocking down threes the whole game, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't say the whole game, but the second quarter, four threes, then that layup to bring us into the halftime. We were up. Do you know what the halftime score was?
No.
All right, neither do I. I mean, I'm a manager for the team. I was filming the game, but when I saw Coach Key always tells the team if someone's hot, give him the ball. And when Cole hit that first 2 threes, I was like, he is going to have that ball this quarter a lot. He had 14 points. I think that was his final points because I don't think he scored in the second half. But he led the team. We also had 3 other players in double digits. Rylan Smothers with the play of the game at the end of the game where he had that steal and he tipped it to Kaya and he got that fast break layup. It was just overall amazing. Check our TikTok out. We interviewed Cole and Kaya, had a bunch of game clips. Marcus Tapscott had a pretty good game. It was his first varsity game, I'm pretty sure. Ty Odom had an amazing game. Dawson Seal, he had 1 run off the bench, but had an amazing 3-pointer. It was so good. I mean, Andrew kind of snuck into our locker, and I was kind of mad about that, not going to lie. I had Coach Key, if you're looking at this, if you're watching this, I had nothing to do with that. You can even ask Andrew. It was all Big D. Yeah, but then Friday we went at Buckhorn. Buckhorn has Caleb Holt, which some of y'all may know, best top 3 player in the country my age, which we actually did really good against him. We held him to 9 points, but we were coming off an emotional game. Austin is a rival, and they're really what they did to us last year. It was a really emotional game, and we really wanted to win that. And it was 3:30 game too, so we lost that by 8. But we've been on the road this week. We're coming back next Tuesday. Mortimer Jordan home. We're gonna win. I hope so, but I think so. But we're gonna win. So, but we're supposed to play Vestavia next Friday at Vestavia, but it got moved to Thursday due to our football team winning last night. Andrew, if you want to tell us about that one.
Let's just say we started off slow. Not gonna lie.
We did start slow. I'm not gonna lie. We came back last night. We played at Buckhorn. We didn't come till 6:15. My dad was texting me what the score was and stuff while we were pulling in. I was like, dang. Tell us about that slow start.
Oh, well, Jack Smith threw interception first play. I'm not getting mad at him for that because he's Jack Smith, obviously. Our defense couldn't do much against this team. It's like a bunch of Tyreek Hills on the exact same team playing quarterback, running back, and wide receiver. Rye Fletcher.
Rye's a Tyreek Hill, I'll tell you that. He is speedy. He had an amazing touchdown. Who all had interceptions? Peyton had 1, right?
Yeah. And then Drake.
Did he have 2 or 1?
I have no clue.
Well, I know Drake did get that game-stealing interception. If you want to go check out our TikTok, we interviewed him. And we interviewed our boy Jaheim Prue, who's in our grade. He's a freshman. Got a fumble. But yeah, slow start, but they ended up winning. The Wolfpack carried them through in the trenches. Porter Simmons got kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
So college basketball. You been watching a lot of that lately?
Nope, not at all.
Hometown hero Brody Peebles scored 17 in his first game, then scored 10 last night against Bama. He had also fouled out. His mom's being Andrew's English teacher, which I don't think she really likes Andrew that much. She definitely does not like you, Andrew.
I bet.
The way you be acting in that class. Auburn, we're 2-0. Played George Mason. Played South Florida Friday night. Did you watch the Gonzaga Michigan State game?
No.
It was a 1-point game, 64-63. I would like to say.
It is 64-63.
It was.
Mhm.
They were playing on the military ship, not in the water. I don't think it was in the water, but yeah, I think it was like in the pier or something. But that was pretty cool. They're playing like outside. There's been a few upsets, like Florida State, Oregon got upset.
Oh yeah.
Upsetted. But I don't think Gonzaga's the number 2 team right now after that 1 point. Or Michigan State's really better than they are.
Yeah.
But Tennessee, I know, plays Colorado tomorrow. Temple beat Villanova. I saw that. Did you see that?
No.
4 points, 68-64.
Crazy.
Let's see. Michigan only beat Eastern Michigan by 5 points. Which, you know, Eastern Michigan has Imani Bates, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Got that right. Yeah, Imani Bates. Imani Bates had 30 points. Oh my gosh. 30 points against Michigan in a 5-point game.
You might
I
revive
don't
his
know why
career.
why did he go to Eastern Michigan?
I don't know.
Poverty school. Speaking of poverty school, Austin Hearts will beat them
Yeah.
Thursday night. We already talked about that. They're a poverty school. UC Irving beat Oregon by 14 points. Let's see here. And then Monday night was the first day. People we do. No upsets in the top 25 there. NBA. Give us your takes about NBA. Andrew.
Utah Jazz is great. All they had to do was sell their stars. All they had to do was trade away their best players. And now they are a playoff contender.
Honestly, I don't like what Utah Jazz are doing right now. They should have been taking for Victor. They actually ruined their franchise because
What?
they gave away their 2 best players and are still doing good.
They're 10-4 now. They lost tonight, but they're 10-4. They were first in the West before that game. It's crazy.
Personally, I don't agree with. I think they should be losing games, but my Lakers fell to 2-10 last night.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to the NBA that much because it's college basketball, college football season right now. NBA, I really just start paying attention to the middle end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, most fans usually don't. Most fans do that too. But yeah, Lakers are 2-10. I don't know what happened, man.
Hey, Russell could have a comeback season. He's doing great off the bench.
Yes, he is doing amazing off the bench. LaMelo Ball's coming back. Pretty sure.
Yeah, he is.
Nets got a new coach. They fired Steve Nash. What else is popping?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's having a crazy season. I'm a Thunder fan.
He is.
Yeah.
So he's back. I knew he was hurt like at the start of the season.
Who are your MVP contenders already? Like, who do you think's gonna top 3 the finalists?
I mean, honestly, put my boy Luka up there. Jokic. That's for Big E. And Joel Embiid.
The reason I don't have Joel Embiid in my top 3 is because next month, he'll have to share the court with James Harden and Tyrese Maxey again, which is obviously going to get a decrease of touches. But Luka, in my opinion, MVP.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Could see that. Utah Jazz are first in the West, though, correct?
They were. I don't know if they are anymore because they lost tonight.
Should be still.
They were before
they're
the
second
game.
place. Trailblazers or 9-3.
Trailblazers. Anthony Simmons, Jeremy Grant. They had one of the best trades last season with
I'm
Jeremy
not gonna
Grant.
lie. I didn't even know who Anthony Simmons was till he won the dunk contest, but now he's actually starting to prove himself that he's
He's
not he's a
crazy.
somebody.
That might have been the best thing for the Trailblazers to
Yeah.
do was to move on from CJ McCollum.
See, I'm a Lakers Pelicans fan. My Pelicans are 6-6. I mean, what more could I ask for? But the Lakers tied last place with the Rockets. Jabari Smith, that's my boy. They're gonna be good. Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, Jalen Green.
Oh yeah, very good young core.
Bucks first place in the East at a 10-2 record.
Do you think the Bucks or the Cavs are the better team right now?
I mean, Cavs are 8-4 to be honest, but the Cavs are going to end up being so good.
I
Donovan
know.
Mitchell, Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Colin set. No, they're not.
No, he's
Colin
on the
Sexton,
Jazz.
He's on the Jazz. My bad. Isaac Okoro, my boy from Auburn.
They've got a
So,
great
yeah.
core.
So that's our NBA talk. Top 3 MVPs. We said that. One of those things. High school football. We already talked about the game from last night, but Hartselle moves on to the quarterfinals. First time since 2011 when they won the state championship in 5A. So if it's a historical repeat, we're winning the state championship. Let me pull up the bracket real quick.
All right.
You played Mountain Brook, as I obviously said, but Saraland beat Hillcrest. What's it? Hillcrest. Is it Tuscaloosa?
I don't know.
I think so. I'm not sure. They beat them 56-31. But Saraland has lost one game, and Hillcrest was undefeated until then. So yeah, Saraland was 10-1, and Hillcrest was 11-0. Saraland is going to play Homewood, then St. Paul's versus Theodore. If we get another Theodore-Saraland matchup, which they're in the same region, Saraland and Theodore. They played. I watched that game. It was during Hartselle's bye. It was a 1-point game. It was 28-27, I'm pretty sure. Theodore came out with the win. And then Mountain Brook plays Hartselle. And then if we win that game, we face the winner of Muscle Shoals, Gardendale. Gardendale being the last team to beat us, which was last year, the first round of playoffs. Muscle Shoals. The only reason we won that is because they missed a field goal.
Yeah.
But that field goal is going to send them to overtime, right?
Yeah, it was going to go to overtime.
Which we would end up winning anyways. But
yeah.
I mean, 2 more wins and we're playing in Jordan here, baby.
And
I know me and you are going to be at the game because I'll just.
Oh, yeah.
If I don't have it right, I'll just go with you because you're going.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Then we got college football.
You
want to tell us about your boys in Bama?
Our defense looked great at some points, but looked terrible at some points. Our defensive line, they showed up, then they didn't show up. They made some great stops at the red zone that a lot of defenses probably wouldn't have made. Jackson Dart, electric performance. Next year, he's going to be a Heisman contender. Lane Kiffin, such a developer. Bryce Young is the greatest college football player this season. He is doing he's trying to do so many things.
Yeah, Bryce Young is actually an amazing player. I mean, Bama fans are saying they are wasting his career, but y'all just aren't. Y'all are wasting his career. This is he's having a normal career. He's just not having as good as a usual Alabama quarterback does.
Yeah.
He's not exceeding the expectations.
But it's not his fault.
Yeah. But I still think he'll go high in the draft. He'll still be top 3. I mean, y'all just need to fire y'all's OC and y'all's DC.
What if Bryce Young doesn't leave? He still doesn't win a championship on his own. Next year, the recruiting class is going to be insane for this team. Pete Golding is going to get fired. Bill O'Brien might get fired. We're going to have new assistants. They might run the system just straight through Bryce Young. We're going to have new receivers, or we're going to have the same receivers.
He's going to NFL for money and fame.
But the thing is, he is the most NIL paid player in FBS right now.
Yeah, I know.
He has the money already.
The top 3 NIL deals are the future, top 3 in the future are Arch Manning, Bronny, and Bryce. Young, not James.
Yeah.
Sorry. Uh, I mean, Auburn. We fired our coach, obviously. Cadillac Williams. He doesn't really know how to say the word Auburn. If you want to get the clip in that,
It's Auburn brand. It's Auburn family.
Oh.
he says like Auburn or something like that. He used to play running back, obviously. He got the name Cadillac when he was in high school in an interview. Um, we did pretty good last week in state. I'm not gonna lie, that was an amazing game. I mean, we lost, but it was an amazing game. Maybe been
Yeah.
our best game all year. Cadillacs did everything Brian Harsin couldn't. But right now we are winning 10-0 with 39 seconds left in the third quarter against A&M, which I knew we were going to win this. And Blake Carbon, if you're watching this, I'm coming for your money. Auburn just needs 2 more, and he owes me 100. So, but Oregon is finally beating Washington. They were losing.
What about that TCU game?
No. If we're talking about upsets, we need to talk about Vanderbilt Commodores with the win today. Oh my gosh. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. They won 27-24, correct?
Yes.
Or was it 28?
No, it's 24-21, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yes, it was. It was 24-21. But I was watching the Arkansas LSU game, which we're talking about in a minute.
Yeah.
But Vanderbilt beat Kentucky? What?
I don't even know a single player on Vandy.
I mean, I knew their quarterback's name at the start of the year, but I forgot it. But first SEC win in 28 SEC games, I'm pretty sure it was. So like that's almost 3 to 4 years.
Dang.
TC, you said TCU.
Yeah, TCU in Texas.
TCU's winning 10-3. That was game day, right?
Probably.
Which I woke up like at 10:30. I haven't really been watching game day, but it was game day. Even though Bama and Ole Miss should have been game day.
Yeah.
Then Arkansas LSU. Did you see that?
Yes.
Arkansas had their backup quarterback in, which then they ended up putting their third string in, which they started doing better, but then turnovers cost them the game.
Yeah.
At the end, Florida State's whooping Syracuse.
Oh, Missouri.
Yeah. Tennessee was off to a slow start, but then they just unleashed the ham on them. I mean, they went ballistic.
Yeah.
Oklahoma lost to West Virginia, which they're 5-5. We predicted them going 6-6, we did predict them to beat Western Virginia.
Yeah.
But they lost, because they beat a team that we predicted them to lose to, which I forgot which team it was. That was.
It's Baylor. They beat Baylor.
They beat
Maybe it was Kansas State.
No, Baylor beat them. It was Kansas. It was Kansas.
Yeah.
Which they have Oklahoma State and Texas Tech. They'll go 1-1. That's 6-6. That's a perfect record from the Playbook podcast, right?
Hey, we called it.
Gentlemen.
We called it.
Let's see. What else is going on? Clemson beat Louisville. No surprising there. Oh, Illinois. Purdue beat Illinois. All right. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Big Ten standings. Alright. So we got this Ohio State Michigan game, which So Big Ten standings. Ohio State Michigan is gonna. Do you think the loser can still make the playoffs? Even though they won't be in the Big Ten championship?
They could possibly. I don't know.
But look, we have a 4-way tie right here.
Dang.
So Illinois plays Michigan and Northwestern. They're losing against Michigan, which is going to break that tie. Okay. And it's going to do this again. Then Iowa plays Minnesota and Nebraska. So I'm Big 12. So this Minnesota-Iowa game is going to end up it's going to see who goes to the Big Ten championship.
Wow.
Most likely. And then let's see the SEC real quick. I mean, did Georgia already clinch the?
Yeah, Georgia basically already clinched it.
Oh yeah, they haven't completely, but most likely.
Yeah.
Georgia has to win tonight and next week, I think. Or is it? Yeah, tonight, next week, and I think they clinch it. But LSU clinched for the SEC West. Yeah, Bama's not making the playoffs without even making the SEC championship and beating 2 losses.
Yeah, I don't know. If LSU loses to Auburn and not Auburn, Texas A&M, oh yeah. Yeah, there's like no chance now.
Yeah, there's no chance after.
Well, maybe you never know because they have. I think pull up the LSU schedule real quick.
LSU has to play UAB and A&M.
They lose to UAB and A&M.
All right, they're not. They're not though. Okay, and then Ole Miss, who first of all y'all are beating in that SEC still, but Arkansas miss. Oh, Ole Miss Arkansas is gonna be a good game.
Wait, so who all has LSU lost to?
Florida State, which they shouldn't have lost. They shouldn't have lost to Florida State in the first game. And then they lost to Tennessee. They got their butts kicked by Tennessee.
So if they lose to, I don't know how it works because if they lose to Texas A&M and we beat Texas A&M and they lost to Texas A&M.
They've lost 2 games, but honestly, the committee really makes it seem like they've lost 1 game because that Florida State game, first game of the year, and they missed the extra point.
Well, it doesn't matter because Bama basically has lost. Then they got to make it look like Bama basically lost 0 because they lost 2 games the last second.
No, never mind. Andrew. Were they the first game though?
I'm literally a biased Bama fan.
But also look at this. Look at this though. 6 points, 1 point. This is 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 1 score possession wins. How many does LSU have? I'm not saying LSU's gonna make. I don't even think LSU will make the playoffs. I think it'll be Georgia and Tennessee.
Like the thing is,
wins.
LSU
1,
might
2,
stay at the same ranking this week because
3.
they almost lost to Arkansas with their second and third string quarterback in.
Yeah, that is true. But LSU's still going to the SEC championship though.
Most likely.
That has nothing to. Well, they are. They already clinched it with Alabama and LSU, and then winning today, they've already clinched it. The Pac-12. Thanks happening to my screen. All right, they all got 0 overall, so I guess Pac-12 doesn't matter. They're the worst conference in the league, anyways.
For real.
All right, here we go. We back. So yeah, that's college football. Let me look at the Auburn score now, because things couldn't change in like span of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We are up to nothing in the ball, 4th quarter. Okay, so NFL. Give us some stuff that's been happening in NFL lately. Andrew.
Let me see. Josh Allen, he has a serious injury, and he's about to start against the next game. He did something to what's called a UCL. It's like
UCL, which MLB players usually have to have Tommy John surgery.
Dang, he might be out for a long time if he gets re-injured.
Yeah, but NFL players don't need Tommy John though. But no, Josh Allen literally had UCLA injury, popped his shoulder back in place, then threw a deep pass, a touchdown. Made all baseball players look like a total baby. Made Tommy John. I mean, my Panthers. Thursday night football. We won by 10 points. Play the clip right now, Andrew. Baker Mayfield getting head smashed.
Mayfield. Oh, beautiful.
Huh.
Okay.
He literally smashing heads, trying to get a concussion. Like, what is he doing? He didn't play, but still. Seahawks Buccaneers first game in Germany tomorrow morning at 8:30. I got the Seahawks in that one.
Yeah.
I mean, the NFC South is just a poverty division.
Yep. It's terrible.
It's my team's division, but still. Let me look at the standings. Panthers are in last place with at 3-7 record, and then Saints are in third last with 3-6 record. Falcons are in second place with 4-6 record, and Buccaneers are in first place with 4-5 record. Vikings Bills though, Bills are starting Josh Allen because this is gonna be an amazing game.
Yep.
I already know who's gonna win that game. Bears Lions. I got the Lions in that.
Yeah, I probably got Lions.
Steelers Saints. Give me the Saints. Give me
I
the
don't know.
Saints.
Yeah, probably Saints.
Colts Raiders. These are some awful games, honestly.
Yeah.
Colts Raiders.
Titans and Broncos play. Titans, Jeffrey
Colts
Simmons is out. Ryan
Colts Raiders.
Tannehill
Like
could be
who
out.
do you have winning Colts Raiders?
Raiders, bro, they're starting Sam Ellinger
Oh yeah, true.
and Jeff Saturday.
I mean, that fat dude that coaches for the Cowboys takes on his former team, the Packers. Cowboys are gonna win that. Cardinals, Rams. Give me the Cardinals in that. NFL, like all the teams suck this year. Besides the Vikings, Bills, Giants, and Eagles.
Well, the Eagles also haven't played anyone
And
yet.
the Chiefs.
Chiefs are good though. Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl.
Hold up. Let me look up this meme I found about the Eagles.
A&M just scored a field goal.
Is it 2-3?
Yeah.
All right, this is the Eagles' road to 8-0. Lions beat the worst defense in history by 3 points. Vikings beat Kirk Cousins in prime time, which we all know about that.
Yeah.
Then they beat the Commanders. Then they beat Trevor Lawrence at home. Then they beat the Cardinals without Hopkins. They beat Cooper Rush at home. Beat the Steelers, which is one of the worst teams in the league. Then struggled versus 1-6-1 Texans. Then Vikings beat the Packers week 1, who always lose week 1. Lost to the Eagles, Kirk Cousins primetime game. I mean,
yeah.
Then they beat the worst defense in the NFL history, Lions. Saints, they needed a double dunk missed field goal to beat Andy Dalton. And they beat the Bears by 7 before Justin Fields decided to be good. Then Dolphins beat the Dolphins with their third string quarterback after Tua died. Then they beat Kyler Murray the day after Call of Duty came out. Like, what the heck? And then needed final 2 minutes to beat Commanders by 3. But, I mean, they're still pretty good teams. Bills are beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I mean, what can I say? And the Bills are literally going to throw a Philly special to beat them. So, I'm living in the future. This is the Playbook Podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, watch our TikTok, Instagram, and peace.
Peace.